Now on to the second part of the first verse. That last bit before open third string, second fret of the third string, pull off to open, then you do the same but you do it at that faster pace now. So second fret, third string, pull off to open like that. And then immediately after that you do the fourth string, open. And then hammer on both the sixth and the fourth strings at the second fret. And have these fingers ready to make up that E chord again. You play the E chord on the top four strings just once. Then the fourth string open. Fifth string you slide up to the fourth, doesn't matter where you start. And then open fourth string again. And then open first, second, third. Now back to that familiar riff. Fifth string, second fret, bend slightly. Opens fifth, second fret of the sixth string. And then the top four strings playing that E chord. And then it's a sort of slowed down version of the very first riff. So instead of playing 3 times, you play it just twice and a bit slower. So that's open fourth string, hammer on to the second fret. Then that familiar second fret, fifth string, bend a little bit and play open. Then second fret of the sixth. Play the top four strings in that E chord, then fourth string open, slide up to fourth fret on the fifth, then open fourth string again. So that's pretty much the same as the previous riff that we just did, because then you play those 3 open strings again, first, second and third. Again, fifth string, second fret bend, open fifth string, second fret of the sixth string, play the top 4 strings in that E chord, and now instead of going, it's open fifth string, then hammer on the second fret of the sixth string, then open fifth string again, and play those top 3 open strings. Bend on the second fret of the 2 G strings, so third string and fifth string. Open third and fifth strings, then hammer on the second fret on the 6th and 4th strings. So with these 2 fingers you're doing that little movement there, but you want to keep these other ones, the index finger and pinky finger, where they are on these places here, while these are up here. So after you've hammered onto the second fret, 6th and 4th strings, it's that E chord again, top 4 strings, play once, play another 3 times like that, and then it's open top 3 strings, double stop on the 5th and 4th open, and then bend on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, open, back to the E chord again, 3 times, another 2 times, and now open 5th, 4th and 3rd once, and then 2nd, 3rd and 4th 2 times. So, and that takes us to the final part of verse 1 riff, which is 3rd string, bend on the 2nd fret, open 3rd string, and then play the E chord. So here's verse 1. play the verse through slowly for you. So that's the verse 1 played slow for you. So while each verse is a little bit different, that is the bare bones of the song. Other than that, you've got the outro, which is again, you're just doing the E chord with a little bit of a turnaround on it. I'm not going to stop there though, because there are enough differences in there to warrant going through where the differences are. So if you want to do like a poor man's version of playing that song, you could just repeat that all the way through and not do any variations whatsoever. But I'm going to show you the variations and where they are.